Hello guys, Silver Player 22 here, bringing another Team of the Season Silver Player review. Today we're going to be looking at Lukas Spalvis, who is from Aalborg. I'm going to say that's how you pronounce it, or Aalborg, I'm not entirely sure, from the Danish League. But before we talk about him, if you haven't already checked out my other Team of the Season Silver Player reviews, or my Inform reviews, definitely go and check them out. If you like silver content, this is the place to be, because we cover as many silver players as we can. We're going to bring back silver squad builders as soon as this sort of Team of the Season hype dives down a little bit. Obviously, at the moment, I sort of have to just do reviews because, you know, they're so exciting. Also, I hope you enjoyed the new intro. If you didn't, let me know. I can always make another one. I'm sort of trying, I'm not that good at editing and stuff, like, I guess you probably know, I've gained quite a lot of subs in a few days, so I'm not, like, super, like, amazing at YouTube, so I'm just trying to learn how to do things, and any tips that you guys can give me are awesome, so, yeah, keep the tips coming, guys. This guy has 75 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 shooting, 65 passing, 77 physical, decent card stats, 6'2", medium work rates, only 2-star skill moves, which is a bit disappointing, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, sorry, and I picked him up for 8,100, which is crazy, because that's, like, only just above discard price for a Team of the Season. These mental and physical stats are insane. They're really, really good. I mean, you're looking down and they're almost all green, which is incredible. His athletic position is obviously one that massively stands out, and his jumping, which is something you'd expect from someone who's 6'2" and a real target man type player. Now, this guy has relatively decent skill attributes, but as I said on the Borja Baston review, these sort of players quite frequently have some standout stats like heading, shooting, power, etc., but they don't necessarily have a really well-rounded skill attributes. As I said before, he's 6'2", medium work rates, but medium work rates I certainly didn't realise. He stood up front and he was just a poacher, but he was a little bit different to Baston in that he could finish outside the box like nothing else. His power, his finesse, everything like that was amazing. He didn't feel as clunky as Baston. He felt a lot more smooth in his dribbling. He wasn't a fantastic dribbler, but look, just look at this. He works so hard to win it back, and you can just sort of glide past people with his sort of strength dribbling. It was so, I really felt like he was just so dangerous on the ball, like, which Baston wasn't. Baston was dangerous if you put it to his feet or his head, whereas Spalvis, I think that's how you pronounce it, he was good at that too. Like, if you whip the ball into him, he is going to put it in the net, whether it's to his feet or to his head. But he was also, he could make passes, he could make runs, you know, he could be a danger man, not only in attack, but also as a sort of creative player, which is something that is amazing for this sort of type. And look at some of these long shots, they're absolutely insane. Like, I've not had this much fun with a player since I used the Inform Dutch guy. He's Vincent Janssen, who was absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed that guy. But I would say that I actually enjoyed Spalvis even more. Now, I suppose you're going to say that the main negative, and I've put it on here even though I don't necessarily feel it, is that he is quite difficult to get in teams. Like Lithuania, that is not something easy to link. Like, if someone puts something in the comment below, do anyone know any Lithuanian players who are solid to link him up with, or any decent links that you'd use to get him into sort of a hybrid team? Obviously, his pace also wasn't amazing, but it wasn't horrible. It was sort of average. And as I've talked about the other positives, and I've given this guy an 8.7 out of 10, because I actually thought this guy was one of my favourite Team of the Season silvers this year. And who would have thought it from a Lithuanian guy from the Danish League, who, like, as far as I can see, hasn't really been touched by any of the YouTubers and hasn't really had that much attention on Foothead, and yet I've reviewed him. I was expecting literally nothing, and he was absolutely awesome, so much fun to play with. And if you get a chance to use this guy, which I'm assuming you can because he's only like 8k, definitely go out and pick him up because he's so much fun. I've said he feels like a 79 to an 82, and yeah, that is about where I feel like I don't really have anything else to say about that. That is really what he feels like. Anyway, guys, for end chat today, who is the strongest silver you have used on any FIFA? Now, I wouldn't say Spalvis is, like, crazy strong, but he's strong enough to hold people off, and he has that sort of balance where he just doesn't get knocked off the ball too easily. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and, yeah, let me know what you thought of the video, any improvements you want me to make, and which Team of the Seasons or Hero or Man of the Match cards you want me to do next. Cheers, guys.